Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm Jossie.
I'm Jaja.
What's up, guys? It's just us three today. James is on vacation, so he'll be back next week. So it's just gonna be us. We have some things to get to this week, but before we get to stuff, how have you guys been? How's the week?
Yeah, good.
You sounded so unenthusiastic, Jossie. What?
Well, I started school. It was a rough start this week.
Oh, school started. Forgot that it starts early August. How's that? Why was it a rough start?
Yeah. Oh, because they don't know whether they want to be online or in person. Pandemic got them all over the place.
Such is the trouble with the pandemic. Oh wait, so all right. I remember you telling me that you had to go in. So you don't have to go in anymore, or you're not sure?
I'm not sure. It's like both. I have to go in some days, and then most of the time, I guess we're at home.
That's annoying.
Hybrid.
I'd rather just be at home, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's confusing. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's very weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah.
Especially because if someone, God forbid, catches COVID, like the whole class has to quarantine, or did they tell you how it's gonna go?
No, but I'm assuming if somebody gets COVID, then we all gonna have to stay home. So
yeah, of course.
The kids' schools down here, every day there's classes being quarantined. They're saying, "Oh, this class, some kid got it, so the whole class has to stay home." And
especially since isn't your governor actively fighting back mask mandates? Isn't he finding schools that make? Yeah. Isn't he fighting schools finding schools
I don't know if we want to get too deep on the politics on this podcast, but yeah, our governor's wilding out. I don't know. I feel
Florida's wild. He really doesn't care.
He's like a mini Trump.
He really doesn't care about y'all. Because isn't he didn't he threaten? Sorry, I don't want to get too into politics either, but since we're talking about school, didn't he threaten to withhold funds from schools that had mask mandates? What's going on?
He's not trying to shut down for nothing.
It's so crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry. No politics talk on the Blerdsnerds podcast. But I hope that I hope they get that sorted out soon, Jossie. But besides school starting, have you been doing any nerdy things?
Yeah, I saw another movie. I saw Candyman. Terrified.
Wait, was it really scary? Okay, wait. Tell us about it after.
Give your rating real quick.
Yeah, but I want you to go into detail about it though.
Huh? I give it an 8.
Okay.
Right. Okay, wait. But was it? So it was really scary.
It wasn't that scary. It was a little scary at certain points.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how scary was it?
On a scale of 1 to 10,
yeah.
Probably a 6 or 7.
Maybe. Okay, so not that bad. Okay.
That's 6 or 7 is pretty high for me on the scary chart.
On the scary chart,
that means it was a little scary. You know what I mean?
It was a little scary. It was a little scary because it's it has that realism to it. What if this man's real?
So are you gonna say?
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, I was supposed to see it this weekend too, but we didn't end up going to see it. But so now I don't know if I will ever see it because Shang-Chi's coming out next week, so I don't know. Yeah. If I had an AMC card, then I would go see both, but I don't have it, and I don't know if I'm gonna sign up for one, but we'll see. I do want to see it though, support Black artistry. But it's good to hear it was good. So now I know that I can see it without wasting my money or my time.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Did you do anything else?
What else did I do? Nerdy wise? I don't think so.
Okay. Jaja, what about you?
Me, besides dodging hurricanes.
Oh yeah.
I've been playing the new Marvel Revolution game that just came out.
Okay.
Oh, the phone game?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's good. It's really good. I think so.
It's like an MMO or what is it?
It's an MMO, open world RPG. You get to choose from 8 Marvel characters. They give you four slots, so you can choose 4 out of the 8 to start with, and then you have to unlock the other 4 slots with buying their in-game currency.
Yeah.
And I have enough diamonds to unlock the other 4 slots, but I haven't yet because I'm just invested into these characters right now. But it's pretty good so far. I'm like hooked to the phone. I stopped playing the Avengers game on the Xbox. We all know the Black Panther DLC just came out.
Yeah.
So like I was on that, and
wow, it's that good that you put down a console game. It's crazy.
Yes, it's like I don't know. It's
That's
very easy
crazy.
to play. Like I don't know if you've ever played Black Desert.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I played Black Desert a little bit.
It feels kind of like Black Desert, like
okay.
Except without the like Black Desert had a lot more like combos, I guess, in the fighting gameplay. But pretty much you got your skills, you got your basic attack, and you can like put the quest on like auto. Oh yeah, so what's cool about the game is like you can like put it on autopilot pretty much, and like if you have the game on auto and just like press the mission, homeboy will just go do the mission for you.
Oh, it's one of the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like straight up. Or you could take over manual and do it yourself, but it's much easier to just do it on auto until you have to fight the boss, and then the boss you take over, because when you fight in the boss, the computer will sit there and eat hits all day. But when you take over, you can like dodge and do your thing. Yeah. But it's really good. Like
I might check it. I have to check it out. Yeah, cause I seen some reviews on it. I didn't see the gameplay, but I just heard like it was better than Marvel's Avengers on the on the console.
That's
they saying. I mean,
that's the main thing I heard about it.
Content wise, yeah, but like
that's sad.
I like the Avengers. The console game gives you like the combos. You know what I mean? XXB. You could juggle people and just like you can have more fun on the console as with the fighting. But this is more like World of Warcraft style. Like you know what I mean? Like you got skills and you're just launching your skills as soon as they cool down.
All right, you convinced me. You convinced me now.
You can fly with most of the characters fly except Spider-Man and Iron Man. But Spider-Man's cool because he web swings, and like if you're web swinging and you stand still, he just sits there upside down. It's pretty cool. And then you get gear, so every character looks different because you're getting these pieces of gear, and it makes your character look different, and you can unlock different suits and different.
What was that last part, Jaja? You cut out for a second.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was just me.
Good, Jaja?
My bad. I was getting a call. I gotta put it on Do Not Disturb or something.
Yeah.
But I was saying that you could unlock different suits, and of course they give you bonuses on the stats for your character. And one thing about the storyline though, I gotta mention, I feel like the Marvel multiverse is like being jammed down our throats right now. It's like every turn they're trying to explain the multiverse and what it is. In this case, it makes sense though, because everybody's playing as the same hero, so they have to explain why there's duplicates and different versions of every hero. So it's like the multiverse is collapsing, and you pretty much have to fight to save your universe. But there's a whole bunch of different characters from different universes here trying to do the same thing. So it's pretty cool.
That sounds cool.
That's cool.
I'm gonna check it out.
I won't be checking it out. I can't get into mobile games. Jaja, did you say earlier? I remember we talked. Did you say that you had one of those controllers for the phone? Do you have one? Is that how you play your mobile games? Okay, yeah, that's why you have such a good time playing mobile games.
I mean, I haven't used it for this game, but you can keep it.
I feel like that's the only way I'd really be into playing a mobile game, is if I had that.
I feel like if you downloaded this game and tried it, Shannon, you wouldn't put it
Is
down.
it free or does it cost money?
Yeah, it's free.
You have a tablet, Shannon? I thought you had a tablet or something.
Oh, I do have a tablet. I guess I can
put it on.
It's nice, you can use it on your tablet, Shannon.
It's nice on the big screen, and it's pretty cool because like I have like one of the cheap Samsung Galaxy tablets. I think it's like under $300. Like I think it's I forgot which one it is, the A6 or something. But it runs the game on medium graphics.
Oh, okay.
Like fine.
That's cool.
So
okay, wait. What's the game? It's called Marvel
Revolution.
Marvel Future Revolution.
Oh, okay.
Marvel should pay me.
Oh, that was the first thing that came up too when I was looking for it.
I got my whole job playing the game. I got family playing the game.
All right. Well, let's see if it's something. Let's see if it's something I'm gonna like. It actually looks cool. So
yeah, it's not bad. Like I'm like hooked to it. Like I've been trying to play other games on my Xboxes, but then I have my phone there. And then since it's on auto, I'm like trying to do both at the same time, but I end up just playing the phone more than the game.
How quickly does it kill your battery?
So it has a nice feature that detects when your phone's overheating, and it'll like adjust the settings automatically to like.
Okay.
But it does like. I mean, I haven't had any trouble overheating with overheating, but we'll see.
I imagine that it does, but I'll play it a little after this, and I'll report back on it next week. Anything else for you, Jaja?
No, that's it for me.
Did you watch What If?
I did watch the What If episode, and I was gonna say for next week, I'm gonna try and get through this anime on Netflix, Eden Zero, that just came out.
What's it called?
Eden Zero.
Eden Zero. Okay.
Yeah, it was on my list. I was waiting for it to come out, so I'm gonna check that one out.
Maybe I'll watch it too, since I said that I would start doing that, so we could all talk about it. Okay, cool. Jossie, did you watch What If?
No, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch What If this week?
What?
No.
How did you not watch it?
I'm behind. I don't know.
We're like speechless right now. Like,
why is everybody so speechless? Why is everybody so surprised?
What?
Impossible.
I missed it. All right.
I mean, are we gonna spoil it for him, or
yes?
Are we gonna have a non-spoiler?
Oh, should I always want to spoil stuff for me?
Listen.
We kind of have to, bro.
We have to. We have to.
Fine.
Unless we're gonna talk about 2 episodes next week.
It's fine.
I can't believe you didn't see it. How did you miss it?
I didn't see the one before that either. I only saw it. I fell asleep in the middle. I didn't see the one with Chad.
I don't think Jossie likes What If that much. That must be it. I don't think he's enjoying it.
It's all right.
All right, we're definitely
gonna. One wasn't
Jossie doesn't care about the show.
Shame on you, Jossie.
The Peggy one wasn't that good.
Which one wasn't that good? Last week's episode?
The first one? No, the first one with Peggy is like
Well, yeah, the first one wasn't that good, but the other ones have been good.
All right. I'll check.
All right, well, now we're gonna have anyway. Okay. I am appalled. Anyway, what have I been doing? I watched What If. I've also been playing The Sims again.
Ew.
You know, shut up. I'm on a Sims kick. It comes and goes. So now I'm on a Sims wave. I've been playing that. What else did I do? Been playing Cyberpunk, or watching my boyfriend play Cyberpunk. I haven't actually played it. I played it a little bit, but we made 2 separate game profiles, and I started playing, but he just overtook it. Now he's just playing it more than me. So I just been watching. So I just been watching. The game's pretty cool, in terms of like what they put into the story, but it's still kind of glitchy. So it still randomly crashes every now and then. So that's the only complaint I have about it. But other than that,
like, is it really that bad? Like, it crashes?
Well, like it doesn't crash that often. It probably crashes like maybe once, and maybe once every couple of hours it crashes, which is not that bad, but like it's still bad. I mean, yeah, I guess
that's a lot.
I guess, yeah. It does.
That's bad.
It does.
Okay.
So they still have some kinks to work out there with that. But in terms of the gameplay and in terms of the story, the game is cool, but they just need to fix those. They just need to fix that, and then it'll be a lot better, I think. We've also been playing just for fun. We've been playing Crash, the Crash Bandicoot remake. We've been playing that for fun when we're bored. And that game has anyone played the Crash Bandicoot remake on like Switch or console?
The remake or the new game that came out?
There's a new game that came out? What new game?
There's a new Crash Bandicoot 4, and it has mad different.
Oh no. I was talking about the remake of like the first 3 games. That one.
Okay, no. I haven't played it.
I didn't know that there was a Crash Bandicoot 4.
I've seen people play it, but I haven't played it. Yeah, the new Crash Bandicoot is dope as hell.
Oh.
You should get that.
I should. First of all, but I had to say the Crash Bandicoot remake is extremely difficult. And whoever made the mechanics of the game are terrible people. The jump like the depth perception and just the overall mechanics of the game are really bad. And it makes it really hard. So I just want to throw that out there.
I was gonna
It's very
say that's what
frustrating.
makes the game difficult because I remember going crazy back in the day playing Crash Bandicoot,
Yeah.
like getting stuck on a part and it's like you got to time to jump perfectly and it's
Yeah, it's definitely worse though in this remake. So it's
really?
it's very frustrating. If you don't want to be stressed out, don't play it because like I've been stuck on like this one level for a while. I've done it like 20 times. Still can't get it's really bad. It's bad.
Listen, next time the Crash Bandicoot 4 goes on sale, get it. It's worth it.
Yeah, I had no idea this was out, so I'll probably get that. I'll probably get that and see how it compares to the remake and see if they did it a little better. Cool. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. So yeah, this was a week of a lot of trailers. A lot of trailers for things came out. Oh, but first, let's give an update on Activision, who Jaja. Activision is getting worse and worse by the week, and yet you're over here playing Call of Duty. So I
am not playing Call of Duty.
Call of Duty? Oh man,
I haven't played no Call of Duty this
He's
week.
winking.
You've been playing the alpha for the new one? What'd you been playing?
It's okay, Jaja. Just admit it if you
just regular Cold War.
Oh, okay. I know they dropped the alpha for the new Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, I accidentally. What happened is that I accidentally bought the battle pass, so it's like I have to play it because I spent money on this season, so I got to play this season, and then that's it. I'm not playing it no more. That's it.
Well,
makes sense.
Activision has been shredding evidence of complaints from employees after they've left the company. I guess they've been getting rid of the evidence. So just one more thing to add to the pot of things that Activision is doing. They are
then it must be worse than we even know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like at this point, it's like take the hit and keep it moving. But people are getting fired, leaving the company left and right, and they shredding evidence. Like it must be really bad over there.
Yes, it must be. So, if you have it in your heart and you have means to boycott Activision, don't play any of their games for the foreseeable future until they vow to have better workplace culture. Somebody else needs to be in charge. Whoever is the president right now needs to step down and they need to put somebody else in there. Until that happens, don't play any of their stuff. That's the proposition. That's the promise that you all should make. Jaja.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think one of the head guys stepped down. But yeah, there needs to be more done. The whole like top brass needs to get rid of.
Have they even made a statement? I think they did. Did they make it? I feel like we read that on a past episode. I'm not sure though. Whatever. I'm gonna look into that. But something needs to some changes need to happen.
Yeah, I saw this week in Overwatch news they changed the name of one of the characters because he was named after one of the people who was like sexually harassing the people at Activision Blizzard.
Oh God.
So I'm like, yeah, it's weird. Like, so they're like, oh, they changed his name and like they're not gonna name characters after people who work for them anymore.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's crazy. I have no comment on that. Like,
yeah.
Why would you name a character after someone y'all sexually harassing? Like, that's just crazy.
Very bizarre.
Like, it has to be some kind of inside joke why they did that. Like, that's dumb.
Well, I guess this is probably before the allegations and stuff. But
I mean, before the allegations is when it was happening.
Yeah, it was when it was happening. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. True. That's probably happening like right before, during when they named them. Like, so, yeah, who knows?
It's so bizarre. Like,
it's a very bizarre situation. Oops.
But yeah, we're gonna follow this one to the end. We got to see what happens. They gotta pay for this or something
until their doors shut forever. No, I don't know. Maybe not, but like they just need an overhaul. They need an overhaul of personnel.
They just need to freaking fire some people, like a lot of people.
Yeah, I feel like people report on these stories and then we never see what like actually happens. The outcome.
Maybe somebody else will acquire Activision and then they'll just fire everyone. And then that'll be it. Like another big game company. That's what needs to happen. They just need to acquire them and then that's it.
And I'm sure a lot of people want to buy them because it's like a money train. Their products.
Yeah, they are. Of course they are. As you can see,
it's a money printing machine over there.
Yeah, it is. Of course. But we'll keep you guys updated if more Activision stuff comes to light over the weeks, which it will probably, because that's all I've been seeing. Anyway, a lot of Marvel games coming out.
Yeah, so the Guardians of the
A lot of
Galaxy.
Marvel games, a lot of Marvel movies. Like Marvel's like taking over the
Marvel
media.
is
Like,
taking over. This Marvel Midnight Sun, is this the game that's coming out for console?
yes.
Yes, it is. I saw this trailer. And it looked pretty cool, actually. There's just so many games. So like I'm wondering how this is gonna differ from the other console game that's already out.
So that one, they said it's supposed to be like a tactical RPG.
Ugh. Oh yeah, yes.
So what I'm thinking, and you can customize a character. So pretty much the story is the queen of demons or the mother of demons. I think her name is like Leia. She's like the main enemy, and her offspring is they call her the hunter. It's the female character that's in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So they're introducing a new character, but it's gonna be a customizable character for us. So I don't know if you could change the gender or not, but somehow she's gonna be customizable. He, she, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm thinking is gonna be more like Fire Emblem style, maybe, or like, you know what I mean, like turn-based. Like you have your characters that you can use, but this is your main person that if they die, then you fail the mission, something like that. That's what I'm thinking when you say tactical RPG. But they said you'll have to develop relationships with each hero to, you know, get them to their strongest form. And yeah, you can be good or bad or something like that.
That's cool. I'm not gonna play it though because I hate tactical RPGs.
Yeah, I don't know why Shannon doesn't like.
But I'll probably watch my boyfriend play it because he loves tactical RPGs. So he's probably gonna play it, and I'll probably just watch. I'm not gonna play it though.
Shannon's a hater.
I'm not a hater. I didn't say tactical
That was
RPGs.
hilarious.
I didn't say tactical RPGs are bad. I just said I don't like to play them. You know, to each their own.
I think the characters that they're using are pretty cool. They got Blade in there, Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider.
Yep.
They have one of the characters from The Runaways. I forget her name.
I never watched that show ever in my life.
You've never seen that show, Josh? You seen The Runaways?
The Runaways? Marvel, yeah.
Yeah. You know the Asian girl with the staff. What's her name again?
Oh, I forgot her name. It's been so long since I watched that show.
Okay, so she's one of the characters in that game.
Oh, she's one of the characters? Oh, okay.
Is that show still on or is it canceled?
Yeah, I don't know.
I believe there was a season 2. I'm not sure if there's a season 3, but
yeah, I haven't heard of it.
You should watch it. It was dope.
Yeah, it was dope though.
There's only so many superhero things I can take. So I don't know. The shows have always been a little iffy to me. Like, cause was that a CW show? What channel did that come on? Freeform?
No, it came on wow, I don't know.
No, it's on Hulu. I don't
know. It was on Hulu. Okay. Never mind. So maybe
it came on it aired on Freeform.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
I watched it on Hulu though.
Just like Cloak and Dagger. I forget it aired on something.
Freeform.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It aired on Freeform, which means that I like that's already enough of a turnoff for me to like be like, I don't know.
The best Marvel TV show is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's the best one.
I actually never watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. either.
Cloak and Dagger wasn't that bad. You didn't see Cloak and Dagger?
Nah, I didn't see Cloak and Dagger.
No.
Who got Freeform?
Exactly.
How do you get Freeform? Like,
y'all supposed to be supporting black superheroes. Now, how y'all didn't watch Cloak and Dagger?
Only one of them's black. both the main characters gotta be black. Then you know it's a different story.
You gotta watch half the show.
You gotta watch half the show.
But when is this game coming out? Was there a release date at the end?
I think March 2022.
March 2022. No, what? Oh yeah. But you can watch the gameplay debut on September 1st at
I'll check that out.
11:30 a.m. PT. So that's 1:30.
I will be waiting for that.
Yes. And then the game comes out in March, which is not far from now. March will be here before you know it, guys. The years are the days are flying by. Yep. So the days and the months are flying. And there's also so much that's coming out to hold you over until then.
Right.
Also, another game coming out, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. When I first saw this, I thought this was a trailer for for Guardians 3 for the movie. And I was like, wait, this is a video game.
Yeah, right. Like I looked at it like, but it looks the same as Marvel's Avengers.
Right. So that's what I'm mad at. I'm like, this could have
So,
just been
I
like
don't
a
know.
DLC
Yeah, it
for
could have
Marvel's
been a
Avengers
DLC.
because the gameplay looks the same. You got 4 people in your squad. You
But you
know,
only play as Star-Lord. That's the thing. Is a
that's you only
yeah,
play Star
that's the
Lord.
only
Oh,
playable
fuck
character.
that.
Oh,
Star-Lord.
really? And then
And
everyone else is
Star-Lord
an
looks
that.
NPC?
yeah, Star-Lord looks
Hmm.
crazy. Like who is this Star-Lord?
What
That
they're
kind of
only
sucks,
letting
though.
you play it? That's trash. That
Yeah.
is horrible. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
so
thought you
like
could switch between the
it's
4.
weird. And someone in the comments said it feels weird that they decided Star-Lord is just gonna look like Troy Baker. Like why did they choose this face for him for the Star-Lord too? Like I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
pass.
he looks
I don't know.
weird. I don't like the way they all look kind of off-putting to me, actually.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Except
I might
Groot and
pass that
Rocket, they
one.
look the same. But like
Yeah.
Star-Lord, it's hard to put a different face on these characters after we're so used to their MCU face. It's hard to like look at
Yeah.
like any other iteration of them.
I'm so used to Chris Pratt's derpy face already.
Listen, that's one of my topics that I want to talk about when we talk about the What If 3 number
Okay.
episode 3.
Okay.
So
All right. When is this game coming? Is
hold that thought.
Is there a release date for this game? I didn't
let's
see one in the
see.
trailer.
I think it's coming out later this year. It's coming out before Midnight Suns.
Oh, this is by
Like,
Square Enix too. Okay, so it's literally the same as Marvel's Avengers. So like, why would I get it? Stop,
Right.
Square Enix, please. Stick to Final Fantasy, please.
They're just literally trying to squeeze money out of us by releasing these games that are all the same. So
Right.
that's just and trying to like find an excuse to like release it at the price of a full game instead of making it DLC. Duh, guys.
Yep.
Don't fall
Stay
for
woke,
it.
Stay woke. Stay
Solid
woke.
trick. All right. So yeah. So let's wrap it up for video games. Let's move on to some TV movie stuff. So in the pandemic, HBO made a deal with Warner Bros. And we were able to get theatrical releases on HBO Max the same day that they came out. But since people appear to be losing money, so now there's a new deal where for Warner Bros. In the year 2022, their movies are going to come out in theaters first for 45 days, and then they're going to come to HBO Max. So the time of us being able to sit at home and watch movies and not have to worry about going to the theaters are seemingly over. So unless you can wait, but if you can't wait, then you gotta get up and go to the theater, which I understand because streaming it's we've been talking the last few episodes about like how money making works when things are released straight to streaming, and it kind of seems like from all these moves that it's not as lucrative as if they released it in theater like alone, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's what's causing that, and I understand people got to make their money.
Yeah, and also like I feel like when they're in theaters nowadays, like they don't make as much money regardless. You know what I mean? So that's why they're making the window shorter, because it's like you might as well put it on streaming if we're not making enough money at the movie theaters, but the movie theaters want their cut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they can't have it out at the same time because they don't want to compete with streaming. I get it. But you remember when movies used to be in the theaters for like 60 days, 90 days? Like
it was like 3
months?
I feel like movies were in the theater for like 3 months. I feel like movies were in the theater.
That's a long time.
Yeah. It is a long time, and they definitely make less money on the tail end of that. It's like in the beginning where all the hype is, and then just like sporadically, like for like the last month and a half, I think.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
So it's like those people that are gonna go see it, they're gonna go see it within the first month. So
I wonder what's slated to come out. Like, what 2022 movies do they have slated to come out that I'm gonna have to go to movie theaters to watch?
there's a few.
Yeah.
But besides Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Spider-Man.
Well, no, that's like entirely different. Like, I already know that I have to go to the movies for that. But like,
I mean, there's a few other ones out there, but
let's see. I just want to pull up. Okay. No, not 20.
I think I've seen another article saying that Paramount Plus they made a similar deal, but their window's gonna be like 30 days or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, well that was this year. Hold on, I'm trying to get to 2022.
But it makes sense. Get your movie in the movie theater, make your money, and move on.
So, but I think this is going into effect in 2022. Okay, so the Batman, for anyone that was looking forward to seeing Robert Pattinson being Batman.
You're such a hater. Such a hater.
then you got to go to the theater.
I'm looking
for that.
forward to seeing Robert Pattinson be Batman.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know.
You're the only one excited about that movie, Jossie. I'm sorry.
I think he got it.
I'm more excited for The Rock.
Yeah. Am I excited to see DC's like fifth reiteration of Batman? No, I'm not. I'm not. There's also a children's movie coming out called DC League of Super Pets. So, if anyone has nieces or nephews.
What does it be like Crypto and Ace?
Listen.
What are the pets? I don't know any other pets besides those two.
Yo, that Paw Patrol movie just came out. I bet you it's making loot in the box office. I guarantee you.
Well, probably.
Yo,
people need to keep their kids entertained, so probably.
Don't sleep on that Paw Patrol. That's like that's the new wave.
iPads is Shannon.
Fantastic Beasts 3. Black Adam. That's another DC movie. I'm unsure. I'm definitely not going to the theaters to see DC movies. I'll wait the 45 days for those. The Flash, the second Flash movie. Oh no, the first Flash movie. Sorry, I was getting it confused with Shazam. The Flash is coming out also.
Wait, Ezra Miller?
Yeah, in 2022. Aquaman 2 is coming out also. So yeah, all of DC.
You're only reading DC movies?
No, that's literally the list. That's the list of Warner Bros. Movies that are coming out in 2022.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't all DC. I said Fantastic Beasts, and that's the only thing I said.
Have you seen the Fantastic Beasts movie? I haven't seen it.
I've seen the first one. The second one I went to the theater to see, but the movie broke. Like it stopped playing in the middle after the first 20 minutes, and then we had to leave. So then I just never went back to see it after that. Like it stopped working, which I've never experienced before in the movie theater.
The movie was that bad.
Yeah, it must have been that bad. First.
But they're making a Minecraft movie. Oh Lord.
Minecraft is great. That's why.
As a movie though, this is overkill.
They already have a movie.
This is how you ruin good things.
Show.
They have a show?
These kids already watch YouTube videos
Netflix,
all day of people playing Minecraft, so you might as well make a movie about it.
True.
There's more people watching people playing video games than actually playing video games these days.
That's true, because I watch a lot of gameplay videos. That's how I got through Resident Evil Village. I watched somebody play it.
A couple years ago, like I used to see like my little cousins watching videos of like people playing with Barbies or people playing with action figures, and they would make up whole stories, and there'll be like whole storylines and of them just like controlling the dolls or the action figures, and I thought that was nuts. And now I'm sitting here watching gaming videos of people playing video games all day, and it's like,
true.
You're a hypocrite.
It's true. I didn't realize how much I would enjoy somebody doing a playthrough, but yeah, I discovered it. The first one I watched fully was Resident Evil Village. I watched Jacksepticeye play through Resident Evil Village, and he was in Free Guy. He was in the Free Guy movie, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, I like his playthroughs. They're funny, so I understand the appeal of doing it. I do. It is kind of like watching a movie, kind of. So I understand that, but I still don't know about Minecraft movie. I'm definitely not going to go see that, but whatever. Anyway, so that's what you have to look forward to from Warner Bros. In 2022. A bunch of DC crap. So that's that. No, nobody agrees with me.
I mean, Marvel's got your back, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll probably wait till most of them come on HBO Max.
Definitely waiting. I feel like we shouldn't be, but I feel like we shouldn't be biased, guys, towards Marvel on this podcast. I feel like we have. I feel like I'm gonna go on like a Marvel, a DC binge pretty soon, starting with Titans. So. Well, Titans I would watch because I actually heard that was really good. It's just the movies. The movies I can't get behind because they're all bad.
Yeah, I'm up to date with Titans. Titans are good.
Oh, you're up to date with Titans. I never watched it.
I can't really I keep talking about it, but I can't really comment on it until I see it. So I gotta watch all these movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, on to better news. Better news in DC. Long-awaited Spider-Man No Way Home trailer has
drum roll, please.
I'll put a drum roll effect in there while I'm editing. But first of all, the trailer leaked. Earlier this week, And then promptly after that, Sony released the actual trailer, which was highly anticipated and long awaited. People have been waiting months for this trailer to come out, and it did not disappoint. The movie looks like it's going to be fantastic, and I cannot wait. So in the trailer, we saw Doctor Strange is going to play a big part in the movie, which we already knew. Also, we got a glimpse of Doc Ock and Green Goblin slightly. Didn't see Electro though, so we know that a couple of villains are going to be in this movie. I
think they flashed the Lizard.
Did they?
There was a part where he was looking into a mirror.
Yeah.
And he seen the Lizard. So,
building up the Sinister Six in this movie for something else. This is going to be quite interesting. Didn't get a glimpse though of Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire, which we still don't know if they're going to be in it or not. I think that they are, but they wouldn't tell us that in the trailer anyway. I think it's going to be a surprise if it actually does happen. If they're not in the movie, I'm going to be highly upset because
I feel like a lot of people are going to be disappointed.
I'm going to be so angry if they're not in the movie, because what's the point of bringing back their villains that he's never met before if you're not going to bring them back?
They're going to have like Spider Pig or something in the movie.
It's going to be weird. Like, even if they do it, I feel like it's going to be something like they're in it, but not really in it. Like, let's say Peter Parker like just looks like them for a second to like their version of the villain or something like that. Like something whack. Like, I don't think we're gonna get like 3 Spider-Men teaming up on the
Why? That's what they want. That's what everyone wants. We want the Spider-Man team up.
Because there's no way he's gonna beat them.
There's always something hyping up. Remember, I was saying there's always some gimmick they try to get with these movies. It's like, I'm gonna see the movie either way. If you're gonna hype me up with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, they better be in the movie. Yeah,
but it's still a mystery. But you never know. So like, Jonathan Majors, he was asked if he was gonna appear in Loki, and he said that he didn't even know what Loki was. But there he was in the last episode. So and then Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland both denied that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were going to be in the movie, but they're lying. They're lying.
With Loki, we thought we were getting Lady Loki or like the real Sylvie, but they popped that bubble.
Yeah, early. Well, yeah. But it's just that but like the bigger reveal of Kang, and him denying it, and then him still being in it, it just leaves hope open that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will actually be in it, even though they both.
I mean, I got my fingers crossed, but I really am not.
That's literally what I feel like more so than what we've already seen in the movie. I feel like everyone is going to go to the theater with anticipation of seeing them because everyone thinks that they're going to be in it. So I feel like everyone is going to be, unless the movie is, I'm sure the movie's going to be fantastic either way, even if they're not in it, but people are definitely going to be waiting for them to pop up. And I hope that they do, because I'm going to be a little disappointed if they don't. Because the hype has been building around it for so long. You know what I mean? Like, people have been talking about those cameos for like ever now.
Yeah, but also the
like Miles Morales
a little crazy.
You think Miles Morales is going to be in this movie, Jossie?
Yeah.
Oh,
that would be good too.
That's a bigger fan theory.
You heard it here on Blerdsnerds.
I mean, they already kind of like hinted at him in the first movie, so
yeah,
well, it makes sense.
Yeah,
at some point with Childish Gambino's character.
I mean, that would be cool. I think I would like that better than Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. We'll see. I actually watched the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire this past week, and it's a little ridiculous how old he looked when he was supposed to be a high school student. And I was just
Tobey Maguire,
yeah, like how old all the actors looked. I was like, these are supposed to be high school kids. They literally all look like they were 40. It was really funny to go back and watch that, because I'm really glad that Tom Holland actually looks the age he's supposed to be.
I was about to say Tom Holland's definitely the best one.
Yeah, in terms of like physical representation, because they all
physical and like style.
Yeah, and quirkiness, he's definitely he's my favorite one. People who still say that Tobey Maguire is a close second, but people who still say that Tobey Maguire is the best one, I don't know. He's just not. Tom Holland's the best one, without a doubt. But I would like to see them all on screen together. So we'll see. A couple questions I have. Why is the Sanctum Sanctorum all wintry and cold?
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just because it's like that whole sanctum is magical. Like, it could be any type of weather in there, any season. You know what I mean? So. It's
Yeah.
coming out in December, so it makes sense that like it'd be winter themed somehow. You gotta.
Did you peep Doctor Strange had his cape on or over his coat? That was so
Yeah,
funny.
He had like a
it
bubble
looks so
jacket on or
weird.
something.
And a bubble-
Like,
yeah.
I was like,
I saw a meme. I don't know if you guys saw this meme. They were like, Doctor Strange wearing his cape over his coat is the most New York thing ever. I was like, it's true. It's true. It was kind of funny.
yes.
A lot of people were asking why Doctor Strange, being, you know, the Sorcerer Supreme, he's supposed to be like, you know, above everything and like the, you know, the greatest sorcerer, why he stooped so low as to help Peter with his spell. You know, it didn't, like, with his request, it doesn't seem like something that he would agree to do, but he did it. And so now people are wondering why. He probably had something else in mind, maybe. That's what the new Rockstar said. I was like, that's a good theory.
I mean,
But
I feel like first of all, Doctor Strange's character is like he would do that. He's been messing with forbidden spells forever. He's
that's
mad
true, but
cocky.
I
He
feel like
thinks
that was
can
when he was
pull-
more immature, and I feel like now he's a more mature sorcerer. I feel like he wouldn't just do it.
I don't. But look at the Sorcerer Supreme before him dabbled in dark magic too. So it's like,
That's true.
you know what I mean?
That's true.
He has to know about these things or learn about them. I
Yeah.
guess.
So when the spell goes wrong, which we see in the trailer, do you think it was because Peter was distracting him, or do you think that it's because he was doing the spell at the exact moment that Sylvie killed King, therefore messing everything up with the multiverse?
I don't know.
I seen a theory that they said it was when Wanda was looking through her book of magic at the end.
Well, I think they said, I was thinking that all
those
three
line
moments,
up too. So yeah,
because they're all supposed to, all three of those things happen basically right after Endgame, or like a couple, you know, like a little bit after Endgame. I think they're all supposed to be running like concurrently almost. So I feel like the moment that his spell goes wrong and the moment that Wanda, you know, hears her kids when she's looking through the book are all connected to the moment that Sylvie kills Kang, and kind of just like opens up all those different things. You know what I mean? I feel like it's all running concurrently.
that would be. I think that would be cool, but I don't know. I feel like we're reaching with the third one.
How?
But
I don't think
because, like, it's because Kang and Wanda, like Wanda was a Nexus event, so we know she had to do something with the multiverse. Kang, that's just multiverse all over.
But then also Doctor Strange just opened up the multiverse just opened up from the use of the spell.
But the spell that he's talking about, okay, you're saying that he opened up the multiverse from using the spell because
that's what happened that's what happened in the trailer.
I guess. I don't know.
It just feels like it would be weird if Doctor Strange also opened up the multiverse and Sylvie also opened up the multiverse. I just feel like it has to be connected. You know what I mean?
Everybody's just opening up things.
I don't know.
I feel like it didn't do anything.
I feel like it has more to do with Peter like questioning the spell and not playing his role, whatever he was supposed to be doing. I feel like he was supposed to be focusing on something, and he wasn't.
And that just opened up a separate multiverse.
And that broke the spell. I don't know about
the multiverse.
I feel like the part in the trailer just means nothing. Like it was like a joke they just put in the trailer, and like nothing ends up happening. Doctor Strange tells Peter to get out of here, and then like the whole stuff with Sylvie is the real reason.
I think so, because I heard a rumor that Loki is supposed to make an appearance in the Doctor Strange movie, not in Spider-Man. So that's why I feel like it's all connected. You know what I mean? That's the only reason I say that. So we'll see. There's also a rumor that Daredevil is supposed to be in the Spider-Man movie. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it's a little much.
One from like the one from the TV shows, like
the one from the Netflix
Matt
show.
Murdock. Yep.
Matt Murdock. Yeah.
I don't want to see him. It's been years. I don't want to see him.
I mean, it'd be cool if he showed up as the lawyer to get Peter out of jail, but what would he really do in this fight? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think he would. I don't think he would do anything. This seems like it's way out of his depth, honestly. Right. He's like, so I don't know, but that's what they say. So if we see him, I feel like that's a lot.
That makes sense, because he kind of looks like Tony. He's kind of like giving a Tony vibe, like an old white man that he can look up to as a superhero.
he needs a vibranium suit or something. Like,
True.
So I guess that it really was Abomination that we saw in the Shang-Chi trailer.
I was about to say, yo, Shannon, you just read my mind. I was about to say, did y'all see Wong leave to go fight Abomination?
Because I didn't think I didn't think it looked like Abomination. I just thought it looked like a lizard monster when I saw the trailer. I was like, and I kept trying to pause it to like get the exact moment he was on screen, and I kept missing it, and then I just gave up. But I feel like it just looked like a giant lizard monster. I was like, that doesn't look like Abomination.
I mean, they changed his features a little bit, but he
Yeah.
looks more like his comic form. I know they added like the webbed ears, and like
Yeah.
he looks kind of like a fish, like almost. But it was definitely Abomination and Wong fighting there.
But why? Why?
Why, right? I'm like, this is such a random place for him to end up. Like, how did he end up there? I was confused.
We shall find out next week.
We shall find out. No, okay. So this episode comes out on Tuesday. Shang-Chi does come out this weekend. So get your tickets, people. The movie theater is gonna be packed. And I'm gonna be in there with a face shield and a mask because sitting in the front row.
I'm gonna wrap my whole body in just saran wrap and do it like that.
This is the official start of Marvel winter. Marvel fall winter, Marvel year. Because a lot of stuff is coming out this year. So it is starting and I am excited.
I feel like it's gonna be a jam-packed holiday season. Like there's a lot of content, a lot of movies, a lot of shows. Oh my God.
But like even in the movie theater, like I think I talked about this a little last week when I saw the previews for Free Guy. Like all of the previews that I saw were movies that like I would want to see. All the previews I saw. So I feel like it's worth getting an AMC card because then I can go see the movies.
I mean, especially you, Shannon. You live across the street from an AMC, so
yeah. Well, Jossie lives closer to the AMC than I do. Actually, who lives closer? I think it's me. Actually, I think we're the same distance away from the AMC. Actually,
yeah.
Like if we were to both leave our house at the same time, we would get there at the same time. I think.
I think so.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I definitely think it's definitely worth it. I might. I definitely
think about it.
Yeah. So I heard a lot of good reviews about Shang-Chi from when the world premiere happened. People said that it was actually really fantastic. So I'm looking forward to seeing it a lot.
I'm kind of more interested now to see how they're going to tie him into the Marvel universe because I know the movie is going to be fantastic. That movie looks ridiculous. But like, how is this plot going to tie into the Marvel? Like, how's he going to fit into the bigger picture? That's what I want to see.
It's probably going to be something really well done that we didn't think of, you know? But I'm sure he'll get tied in some way. I feel like it's probably going to happen in the end credit scene. So
a lot of people are trying hard to tie him to Iron Man because of the whole Mandarin situation, but
it's hard to tie something to Iron Man now that he's dead. So I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, did you see that they leaked photo of them filming Black Panther? Black Panther 2?
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're getting Ironheart.
Ironheart is gonna make her debut in that movie.
I'm hyped.
I did see that.
I gotta be hyped.
Yeah. I don't really know much about Ironheart. If Tony Stark is dead, what's her connection to her being the next Iron Woman?
Well, I think in the comics he presented at MIT, and I guess she like tried to mimic. She built her own suit.
Got it. So she doesn't really have any connection to him at all, aside from him talking at MIT.
Not that. Yeah, I don't think she has much connection to.
Okay. Got it. That makes sense.
I could be wrong. I might get flamed in the comments.
Well, if anyone does know, please let us know in the comments. Don't make fun of Jaja if he's wrong. Just tell him the right.
Make fun of Jaja.
That's mean. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do Wakanda Forever. Like I'm looking forward to that movie. I think just to see like how they move forward. Actually, I think yesterday was the anniversary of of Chadwick Boseman's death. Actually,
Yeah.
So
rest in peace.
rest in peace to him. Yeah, so I'm interested to see how they're gonna move on and carry the story forward. We'll see. But really quick, the Spider-Man trailer actually has broken records for the most viewed MCU trailer. I think. I think after the first couple days of it being out, it was viewed 300 something million times. Whereas Endgame and Infinity War, those trailers were only viewed, I think 200 something million. So people are definitely hyped for Spider-Man. Yeah. So I'm hyped for it too. It's just, we have a couple months to go, but
would you say Spider-Man's the most popular Marvel character?
Probably.
I would say that Spider-Man has one of the best franchise, even though it's not really even, it's Sony. So, like I'm kind of nervous about Spider-Man's future in the MCU just because, that whole thing with Marvel and Sony last year, whenever that happened. And then they said that this movie was going to be his last MCU integrated movie. So I'm kind of scared as to what's going to happen after this. We'll see, I guess. Disney's going to have to buy.
He's the most relatable.
Disney's going to have to buy Sony. Watch, that's what's gonna happen next. We're gonna get a big breaking news that Disney bought Sony.
Imagine he goes
Disney's
to
not gonna buy Sony.
How do you? They're buying everything else. How do you know?
Nah, they're not gonna buy Sony though.
They can't. Like Sony's
Sony's
trying to make their own like universe. They're calling it. I forgot. They renamed it the other day too, like the Spider-Man universe. But there's not gonna be any Spider-Man in it because. It's just gonna be Spider-Man characters. It's weird, but they try to make their own version of the MCU. But I hope it fails and Venom comes to our side.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that we're getting Venom movies without Spider-Man in it. But whatever. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm like kind of nervous. So hopefully, like we get to keep Tom Holland and Marvel in the MCU after this movie.
I mean, worst case scenario, he goes so deep into the multiverse that there is no way home, and
no way home.
Lose him
no way home to Sony.
That's it.
But yeah, I would say that Spider-Man is one of my favorite franchises in the MCU. Definitely Spider-Man, Guardians, and then I want to say Captain America are like my top 3 favorite ones. What about you?
I would definitely say Spider-Man is the most relatable hero. Like, it's a high school kid who got powers. And he's trying to be responsible, and he cares a lot about the people around him. And it's like, if he does something, someone around him might get hurt. And I just feel like he like you can relate to that. In terms of Iron Man, he's just like a wealthy guy who's mad cocky playboy. It's like
also Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3.
Captain America, he's like super noble. It's like, who do you know that like is that like honorable? Not many people.
Yeah. So in terms of your favorite like movies, like so Spider-Man is definitely your favorite franchise, and then Iron Man, and then Captain America?
I don't know if he's my favorite franchise. I would have to think about that. Because there's a lot. There's a lot of them. You got Fantastic Four, you got Black Panther, you got
No, in the MCU I meant.
Oh, in the MCU right now?
Yeah.
Oof. Come back to me on that one. That's a loaded question.
Jossie, do you know what yours are?
Yeah, I do like Spider-Man a lot, but I like Thor. I think Thor.
Oh,
like Thor
really?
the best.
Thor Ragnarok was really good, but Thor 2 was... Actually, I recently rewatched the second Thor, and I thought I hated it, but rewatching it again, I was like, it's not that bad. But
I really like Iron Man, like in the MCU. Like I like his character.
I like his character. I didn't like Iron Man 2 though. Iron Man 2 was bad. But Iron Man himself is good, like in all the other movies that he's in. Yeah. Just in his own movies.
I don't know if I'm biased because that's my highest character in the Avengers game on the Xbox, and like he plays like the way he plays in that game is dope. Like they mimicked all his moves from the movie, so it's like it's really cool.
Yeah. This is gonna be and yeah, we've been talking about Marvel very heavily the last couple episodes, but that's because like that's the nerdy thing that's happening over the next couple months, guys. It's gonna be Marvel. So if you're not a Marvel fan, I'm sorry, but it's gonna be very Marvel heavy the next couple weeks. Let's really quickly talk about What If. Just really quickly. Sorry, Jossie. Just really quick. This episode was the Avengers episode, was the Loki invasion episode. And it was really, Jossie, it was really good. You got to watch it. You missed a really good episode.
It was really good. Okay.
Yeah.
It was. What was the name of the episode? I think. What if we lost the Earth's mightiest superheroes? Like, or what if we?
I think the episode was called Loki Invasion, though. And then, but they were focusing on what if we lost.
I just looked on Disney Plus.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's like what if we lost the Avengers? Because I was thinking when I was first watched the episode, I'm like, yo, Loki definitely is like killing all the Avengers.
That's what I thought too. That's what I
But
thought.
then they totally flipped the switch. It was dope. I'm not gonna tell you who it was, Jossie. I'm gonna try and hold that back. But it was a dark episode.
It was.
Dark.
It was a really dark episode. We won't go into it too much, Jossie, just for the sake of you. Maybe we'll get.
Let me watch it. I'll watch it today.
Yeah, maybe we'll get into it. We'll get into it when James is back. You know, we'll talk about it more. But yeah,
it was a nice plot twist. Like, what I will say, we got to talk about the voice acting now, because
yes,
the people. I thought it was cool in the first episode when Captain America wasn't voiced by Chris Evans, but he sounded just like Chris Evans. I thought it was cool in that episode.
Yeah.
But this episode, I'm gonna sound like a total hypocrite because everyone who was played by the character that played them in a movie sounded great. But everyone who wasn't voiced by their original character and it was someone trying to sound like that character, it was like,
well, I thought that the guy that voiced Tony Stark in this episode I thought he sounded like Tony Stark.
He was the only one that was tolerable because he had like one line the whole show.
That's true. Yeah. The person who was voicing Natasha though didn't sound like her, and I was kind of annoyed because she was trying too hard to sound like her, and it just wasn't working. I was like,
and it was a combination of like them trying so hard and the animation. Like if you look at the lips, it doesn't really look like they're wording the what they're saying, the dialogue that good. Because we're used to the lips looking like real life. I can just read your lips and see what you're saying. The animation like that is not that accurate. And I'm gonna attribute that to the fact that they're trying to jam a lot of content into these 30-minute episodes.
Yeah,
because also if you look at the dialogue, there's no like hand movements. They're all just standing there voicing whatever they're saying. Like pay attention. There's no like character. Like they're not like, I don't know. It takes away from the acting, I think.
That's a good observation. I actually didn't notice that, but I'm gonna pay attention to that in this week's episode.
It bothered me to the point where I had to look up all like everyone who was voiced, and I was like, yep, I could tell Black Widow wasn't voiced by her by Scarlett Johansson. Who else bothered me? Captain Marvel at the end bothered me.
Yes.
Did Hawkeye get voiced by his? I think Hawkeye was voiced by his original guy.
Was he?
There was a couple other ones.
I don't think Hawkeye was voiced by Jeremy Renner. Was he? I don't know.
Thunderbolt Ross was another one who wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. But Black Widow was. She had the main.
She definitely bothered me. She definitely bothered me the most. I'm really glad that Tom Hiddleston voiced Loki in this episode. Yes. I just feel like Tom Hiddleston really.
He was the best one.
I watched
besides Morgan. I mean, what's his name? Oh my God.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, I almost called him Morgan Freeman.
I watched the assembled episode of Loki after like Loki was finished, and you can tell that Tom Hiddleston really loves playing Loki. So I know that he wasn't gonna let anyone else voice Loki, like because he really loves that part a lot. So I know that he was gonna voice Loki again. You know what I mean? So I'm really glad that he did that.
Like Bruce Banner was good.
Yeah, that was Mark Ruffalo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but like Thor didn't have any lines, I don't think.
Thor did not.
He
talk.
didn't actually.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't talk. Yeah.
Agent Coulson was great.
Mm-hmm.
But like the ones who weren't originally voiced by the character was like, I can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it too, and it's a little disturbing. But that's what I said. So yeah, so just like the voice thing, it's also the same with the face thing. You know, in these video games where they're just like giving them completely different faces. You know what I mean? It's just hard to look at. It's weird. It's hard to listen to and hard to look at.
They definitely should have made these episodes like 45 minutes just to like get more.
Because they're trying to jam whole movie plots into 30 minutes, and it's a lot of information. And it's a lot.
Like I watched the episode the second time, and like I looked at my phone for a minute, and I looked up, and it was like a completely different scene. Like I felt like we went so far ahead of the episode. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, so much stuff happened. This episode felt longer than 30 minutes. I was like, how long has this been on? Just because there was so much stuff happening. So yeah, I get it. It definitely could have been stretched out a little bit to like 45 minutes. I think it would have been beneficial to the pacing of the episodes, but it was good nonetheless. I still enjoyed it. So looking forward to tomorrow's episode, tomorrow being that this comes out on Tuesday. So Jossie, we hope you're caught up by then.
I will be.
You got to catch up before school starts getting on you. You got to watch the episodes you missed before you can't watch them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy.
It's only 30 minutes.
I don't got 30 minutes. Nah.
You have 30. You have 30 minutes. I don't care what you say. You definitely have 30 minutes to watch it. So
I do.
we'll see. All right. Is there anything else before we wrap up?
Oh yeah, Candyman. I want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
That movie was it was pretty good. It was scary. It was a little scary, like I said, like a 6 or 7 in the scary chart.
Okay.
One thing I want to say, someone pointed out that Candyman's about about black people, and that it should have been released like online, seeing as black people are really suffering from COVID. I kind of agree. I don't know. I kind of agree with that, but
I think that's a stretch, to be honest.
Somebody said, but yeah. Also, dang it, I forget the actor's name, but like he did, and like the cast was really good.
Did they leave it open for a sequel?
Yeah, definitely. Like is open ended at the end, leaves open for a new one. Just gotta check it out. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm still stuck on what somebody said about how it should have been released online. I think that's such a stretch. No,
I think it should have been released online.
Listen, all right. Everyone is out here partying and doing things acting like COVID doesn't exist. They could go to the movie theaters to see this if they wanted to. So
True.
That is just my take. Movie theaters trying to get their coin so that they're, alive when the world finally is back to normal. I can't argue with that.
Do we need the movie theaters though?
I like going to the movies.
Do we need the movie theaters though?
I liked going to the movies before the pandemic. Yeah, I think so too.
I think so.
I definitely think so. Yeah, I liked the movie theater before the pandemic. I enjoyed going to the movies, so I could still...
like if we can go into an arena and watch a basketball game, then we can go into a movie theater.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
It's true. Or concerts, or anything that we're doing now. So we could definitely go to the movie theater. Definitely go to the movie theater. But I definitely want to see it, and I'm definitely gonna make sure that I see it because I'm trusting your opinion that it was, So you said the scariness was a 6 or a 7, but you give the movie a what? An actual?
I think I give the movie like an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, the movie was good. At 10, I liked it. All
right, that's good enough. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. If you go see Candyman because Jossie said it was an 8 and it's bad, then you can come back and blame him.
They'll like it. It was good.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Yeah, I'll try to watch it before next week. So
yeah, me too.
And what Shang-Chi is before next week, right?
Shang-Chi comes out this weekend, September 3rd.
Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yep. Yeah. A packed episode. James will be back too, so we're all talk about it together. Great.
Yeah, I gotta watch Eden Zero too now. Oh my gosh.
Many things.
I feel like I got homework.
I'm trying to finish watching Shaman King on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that was good. I got some questions for James. A couple questions, not that many. It was dope though. I liked it.
All right, we'll see if Jossie's finished Shaman King 2 by next week so he can join in on the questioning. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us for another week. As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds, subscribe to our YouTube channel, send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, and you can rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
Jossie.
Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.
Later.